Okay, so welcome back to another interesting episode. So let's move to a fresh page, right? Let's move to a fresh page. So let's scroll down. Let's enter. Let me click somewhere here. Then enter. Enter. Good. So this is a fresh page. Now, in this episode, like we are going to look at how to insert a chart, right? How to insert a chart. So let's go back to the insert tab again. So we have the charts still inside the illustrations group. You could see charts. So let's click on the charts. So when you click on charts, you could see these are all available charts in Microsoft Word. Right? We have the bar charts, the column charts, and others. So we are going to use a column chart in this scenario. So here you could see the clustered column, we have the stacked column, we have the 100% stacked column, we have 3D stacked column. So I like 3D a lot, so let's use the 3D. So when we click on the 3D, we just click. So let's click on the 3D, double click. And once you double click, because a chart works with data, it will open a small Excel sheet, and then you also see the chart indicated on the page, right? So that's what we are going to do. So we are going to find the chart, and then we'll find a small Excel sheet attached to it. So we have the sheet indicated here. There's an Excel sheet with series, and then we have the categories, right? So that's what we are going to do with the category. The category is going to be in the form of year, and then the series will be in the form of computer brand. So the series 1, we are going to use HP. Series 2, we are going to use Dell. Series 3, we are going to use Lenovo. Let's type it for Lenovo. Now you can add up, you can continue adding up series of brands if you want to. It's allowed, right? But for our lesson, we are just going to use these three. And then the category 1, we are going to make it 2020 for the year. Category 2 is going to be 2021. So 2021. Category 3 is going to be 2022. Then the last one will be 2023, like this. So this is going to be computer sales, right, according to year. So HP, let's say 2020, we'll just give it any amount, 1005. Dell, we'll just give it 2000. Lenovo, we'll just give it 1002. We'll come back to 2021. We have HP being 1500. Then Dell being 1800. Then Lenovo, let's give it 1360. Then we come back to 2022 for HP. Any amounts, let's go, so 1050. Dell 1520. Lenovo 1450. Then HP 1700 in 2023. Then Dell, yes, any amount, yes, will 10,000. So 1450. All right. So after entering all this information, I can now close it, right? So after closing, if you want to make changes to the data, let's say the data that you just inserted, you want to make some changes to it, you can come to edit data, you click on it, right? And then it has to display the information that you entered, right? So when I click on edit data, it has to open the information that I just entered for the charts. So that is how we go back to re-alter the data that we've entered. But if you don't want to, you can just equally continue. So there we have our data. So let's just close it since we are not going to make any changes to it. And then we'll just go back to our chart here. So I'll come back to my format tab under the, no, I think design under the charts. So here, this is a chart that we just designed for computer brands and then their sales. So with this, you could see according to the year, the one which was expensive and then the one which was less expensive. So the brands are indicated according to colors as seen here. So when you see blue, you know that it represents HP. The orange represents the gray or the ash color represents Lenovo, right? So here you can also alter or change the style of the charts by coming to the design tab for the chart tools, and then you see chart styles. Depending on how you want it to look, when you click on the drop down, you have access to series of styles available. So let's say I want to use this one. So when I click, it will change, and then with this you could see the price for each brand indicated at the top of the bars here, right? And then let's say you want to change the chart title, you can equally click in here, right? And then you backspace what you have here, and then you can enter your own information. So something like let's say computer brand prices. So you can see the information here. So that is the title of my charts, right? So if you want to, when we come to the format tab here, this is where you can change the colors of your charts if you want to. It's not mostly mandatory, but sometimes if you want to add some nice designs to it, you can equally just click one and then you choose the one that you prefer. So let me select the entire chart. I think I was inside the title, so it only affected the title. So when I choose this, that means the entire chart will change, right? So you can go on and on to change the shape, fill, the outline, and add it just like what we did with the pictures and the shapes. So this is on how to insert charts in Microsoft Word.